Aê, e dois, dois, três, parabéns pra você, hey, hey, nessa data querida, muitas felicidades, muitos anos de vida.
Thanks, guys. Okay, now that the birthday celebrations are out of the way, let's get back to the new apartment plans. Just gonna go down here to the bathroom because there is a machine outside making a lot of noise, so it's a lot quieter here. Right, this is the second revision of the plans for the apartment. So, one of the main issues was on this wall over here, this is solid concrete. So after consulting AI, ChatGPT made a suggestion, and the suggestion is as follows. So ChatGPT is recommending an integrated headboard panel. So one of the main issues in this room is that it is very small. So, and this bed, this king bed, is very big. So where the light is behind the bed here, this LED strip, in front of that there is a headboard. So the idea, after talking with the architect and the electrician, is to take that out, just leave the bed touching the wall, but have these two wooden panels either side, because that doesn't impact on the circulation. If you turn around here, the main issue will be the furniture here, where the TV will be above, and the circulation on this side. The power feed comes from the ceiling. The cable runs inside the panel, and then the cable exits behind the sconce light here, and you can see a cross section of it there. So the sconce mounted here on the wooden panel, and then basically it's a concealed cavity for wiring behind plywood MDF, and that will be the back view behind the headboard. So that's the solution, just putting two wooden panels on each side. And if I use some kind of board or something in front there as well, I can also put the power plug on this side to match the other side. Not sure why, but in this image rendering that ChatGPT did, it left a random space over here for a wardrobe, when in actual fact the closet is going to be on this side, and there's also going to be some cupboard space on that side. Sao Paulo has to win the award for the noisiest city I've lived in. This is just crazy. I have no idea what this machine's doing, but thankfully it's a little bit in the background, so it's not too noisy. But in this space here, which is designated to be the network center, there's going to be a rack over in this corner for all the network equipment. I'm actually going with TP-Link Omada. It's definitely a lot cheaper than Ubiquiti, so I can change later on anyway if I want to do an upgrade. Further over to this side, I'm going to put a desk and keep my printer and some other things over here. And instead of this corner over here being the house for the robot vacuum cleaner, he's going to go in this corner over here. Also, with the circulation, the couch is going to come over to this wall here. Zooming in on the laundry area over here, you can see up the far end is where the air conditioning equipment will go. So that is approved now. That took a little while, but that will go sort of over in the back over here. And that will all be able to be integrated as well into the smart home system. I use Home Assistant. So these air conditioner devices that will go in these three spaces here, the living room, the veranda terrace, and the poker studio, and the 3 bedrooms in the back, they will all be able to be integrated using Wi-Fi into the smart home system. It's a pretty nice view. Alright, so all going to plan. Early next week, this floor should be getting removed to lay the groundwork, all the electrical connections for this space. The kitchen stone and the 2 basins in the master suite bathroom, they will be removed as well. So hopefully the electrician, the automation guy and the architect are all on the same page and we can get this underway, because I now have less than 3 months before I have to move out of my old apartment and into this one. So fingers crossed that process starts sooner rather than later.